Okay, let's get started. Day 38 of our 1 hour a day workout videos. This is the war against obesity. If you're not on that channel, if you're on the Duchess channel, we do have the other channel, the war against obesity. So like, subscribe, comment before I forget to say it. Sometimes I forget to say it. I get into conversation and then I forget to say like and subscribe. But I can say anything I want to say. I can say anything I want to say because I do not get no views. I be looking at my view count and it'd be like 2. 3. At the most, 6. We're going to get it together, y'all. You see my pouch, I'm having a hard time trying to get rid of that pouch. But we going to work at it. We going to work on it. Let me put on a magic jacket that turns me into the... unofficial karate master. Okay, so the clock is ticking. It's getting late. I think it's around 8 o'clock at night. I just want y'all to know I got my date for my SAFE MLO test. If anybody know what that is, it's the mortgage loan originator, the big test that's 125 questions, supposed to be a hard test. I am a real estate broker, so I took the my broker's test, which they were saying that was very hard, and I passed it on my first shot. So hopefully I have the same luck. I don't think it was as many as questions, but hopefully I have the same luck with the mortgage test. So I'm going to try not to skip no workout days, even if we just talk about it sometime. So we're going to aim the camera to the floor and lay down our mat and get rolling. You know, I committed myself to doing these 1 hour a day workouts and fighting against obesity. In the hallway of my little apartment. How do y'all see me? Do y'all see me? I usually start with some planking. They supposed to be push-ups, really. But I could never go all the way down. I bend my arms a little bit. Let me just quit it. It's not happening today. I usually try to go to 10. I can't even do 5 today. Okay, so what we do... Oh, let me tell you before it happens. My battery, all day I thought it was on a charger charging. And when I picked up the phone to start doing my workout, it's on the red. So I'm plugged into the wall right now, and hopefully it's charging and the charger doesn't give out. Because sometimes you be on the charger sometimes you be on the plugged in and the battery still be running out. That be happening to my grandbaby on her tablet, but I paid too much money for this phone to be having those problems. This is the iPhone 12 Pro Max, you know, the biggest phone. So I don't know what's wrong with the charging area where you put the plug in. There's the other ring where you could put the other charger. I have that also, but it doesn't work with my case. The case that I have is the police case, so that if, you know, it's in 3 layers. It's sitting inside of like 3 layers. The case that I have is a very strong case, and this particular case is not MagSafe case, you know, where, you know, you could put that charger ring, and I don't want to have to undo this 3-piece case every time I want to charge the phone to use that other charger. So I'm thinking, I spent so much money on this phone for the charge socket. To be weak. Like every time you put the charger in, it's not really charging unless I wiggle a cord or turn the cord around the other way. Okay, let's try to get something done. But the discussion for today, is about the COVID vaccines. I know a lot of black people say they're not taking it. And I understand where they're coming from. We can't, you know, keep trusting stuff out here. Or, you know, you think they're going to bring the bad batch to your neighborhood because you live in the hood and stuff. And the good batch is going to go to the white community. And everybody from the black community going to die. But they saying, like, the older people, 85 and over, a lot of them can't handle the vaccine. And after taking the vaccine, a lot of, you know, our older senior citizens has died, you know, taking the vaccine. So if you're 85 and over, just be careful with that. I mean, you'd rather be safe than sorry. Then Biden said he's gonna buy 200 million COVID vaccines, and they were supposed to be opening up all of these spots where you could go get your vaccine, but there's not enough to go around. So for all you people that said that you wasn't taking it, it ain't enough anyway. It's not enough to go around. So for the essential workers that gotta be out there in the stores, wherever you work, they need to take theirs. They need to have theirs, you know. People that's working from home and they run in the store with their mask on and run out real quick and run back home and do everything from home like I do. I do my gym from home. You know, if I want to work and do my real estate from home, my school, my mortgage school test, even my mortgage test, I'm taking it online from home because they're allowing that now. So, you know, me, I be in the house most of the time. and I don't be around, you know, nobody. I be in here by myself most of the time. So a person like me, you know, I'm not gonna feel like I need to take it right away. Like, I feel like, you know, when they have them available and my doctor calls and says it's time for your vaccine, you know, I could mosey on in there when it's not a big crowded line, because I don't want to go to no vaccine center and there be a million people out there lined up trying to get the vaccine. And while you're trying to get the vaccine, you online catching the coronavirus, catching the virus itself from being in an environment with a lot of people. So they gave it to the nurses first. They gave it to, I guess, the politicians, the president, the vice president. You know, all those people came first. And they started calling housing calls, my phone, and was saying all 65 people and over could come take their vaccines. But now they're giving out the first part of vaccines and they don't have the second dose, which is supposed to be taken between 3 weeks and a month after you take the first one. So I want them to get their shit together before I do mine, because when I get my first dose and then it's time for my second dose, I want my second dose to be there, and I just don't want no games. Don't play no games, you know? And to me, that'll be like a risk, you know, because I'm feeling pretty healthy other than a little back pain, a little buttocks pain from flopping down on this floor. You know, at the beginning, in my first couple of weeks, I used to laugh and jump down on the floor like it was a joke. And now my right side of my thigh and my cheekbone is killing me from flopping down there. So now when you see me get down there, I go down on my knees and then I twist on my butt. So Biden called himself coming in doing a super duper job for black people. He not signing the contracts for the private prisons. He's gonna chill out on that. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's all a business. So they locking niggas up. Like, yeah, you take that room, you take that room, build some more. You take that room, you take that room. Yeah, give them a good sentence so my house could stay crowded, you know, so I could get paid. So if it's private contractors, them niggas is making billions off of prisons. You know what I'm saying? So Biden gonna be in some trouble messing around with their money like that. So we're gonna see how this plays out. And then he's trying to do the how would I say, execute the Harriet Tubman $20 bill, which would be cool. That would be fine. I would like to see a $20 bill with a black face on it. Any dollar with a black face on it. Because all we see is old presidents and stuff. So it would be good to see Harriet Tubman. So he making moves that's like pro-black, you know what I'm saying? He trying to make moves to show that, you know, he trying to do things for black people because that's the new thing, you know what I'm saying? Who's going to do something for black people, you know what I'm saying? And I guess he's trying to turn around his reputation for mass incarceration, you know what I'm saying? So he's trying to make people forget about all that stuff, so he's not signing the contract which they might take him to court, you know what I'm saying, and stop him from, you know, doing that. What else he did? So he buying the vaccines. He trying to put Harriet Tubman, execute that $20 bill with Harriet Tubman. He's the prisons. It was one other thing. It was one other thing Biden was doing. He bringing back the Obamacare. So he reversing everything that Trump, you know, was putting a stop to. You know, he's reversing it and saying, we're bringing Obamacare back. Like, but I don't want him to get too light on niggas out here where niggas are gonna feel like, oh, we could do what we want because he trying to be careful with locking niggas up and stuff like that. So we could just run rampant and stuff like that because truthfully, the way things is going with black people, you see the guy that shot his mother in the head because she told him he need to go get a job. You know what I'm saying? You see that dude? He was sick. They've been arguing. That's why sometimes, like, I wanted a son and I got a daughter, but sometimes I'm happy I didn't have a son because I just don't want to have a crazy son that kill me. You know what I'm saying? But now, speaking from like a couple of videos ago, I was talking about the guys that bit the girl in the liquor store because she refused. You know, they approached and they wanted to buy her bottle, but she turned them down. So they jumped her and they beat her up. She was by herself. Then I tell my own little story about what happened with me, with males in my family. And just in general, what all black women be going through, all this gang culture stuff. And it's only affecting mostly black women because they rarely be out there fighting each other. They be rarely out there fighting each other. You know, mostly the women with kids and old people be scared to go outside. So, you know, and then I was talking about how black men, they don't want to raise their kids or pay child support. Like, just to not pay child support, they won't work. You know what I'm saying? They'll live a life of crime or work off the books or whatever they have to do. They won't work to pay child support for that money to come out of their checks. You know. And being that they don't take care of their families, and then thinking about Harriet Tubman and how in slavery days, you know, it took a woman to say, hey, this is the way to freedom, y'all. You know, I mean, men was going up north to work. Black men was, I don't know what they called it, but I remember, I think it was in the history books where, you know, black men would have to leave their family in slavery, go up north to work, and they'd be sending money back and stuff like that. So it was some kind of turnaround going on, whereas, you know, you could go up north. I guess your master in the South was sending you to somebody in the North that needed some workers or whatever the situation is. You going up there to work, and I think up north you had to get paid. You know what I'm saying? So you was getting some money, and you send money to your family, but still those guys was. That's a motorcycle in the background. Somebody with a dirt bike outside. You could hear it revving up, rum, 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 rum. Yeah, but those guys, I'm not feeling too good today, y'all, so that's why I'm not working hard. But, whatchamacallit, the guys had to, was, some black men went north to work and sent money back to their families or promised their families that they, they was, I'll be back, you know what I'm saying? And they be up north partying in the bars and enjoying life with their paycheck and having a whole different life, you know what I'm saying? Amongst other black people, because it was probably segregation going on, you know what I'm saying? But but they came up north to make money. So Harriet Tubman found her way north too, and found, where freedom was at. And she was like, hey, I'm going back to let them know it's easy. Like Kanye West said, slavery was a choice. You know what I'm saying? You chose to stay there, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but if they caught them or whatever the situation is, then some of them, like in the movie Roots, got their legs chopped off or their foot chopped off. But they couldn't chop everybody's legs and foot off because there would be nobody to pick the cotton. Who's going to pick the cotton if they chop everybody's shit up? You know what I'm saying? So Harriet Tubman, the reason why her face is going on a $20 bill from slavery is because it took a woman to say, hey, y'all, slavery is this way, I have a root. And I'm quite sure when she started out, she didn't have all of the support from the different houses and other white people where they were storing, blacks in their basements or hiding them in their houses, in their outhouses. Here's a place where you can stay. Then you go to the next location. Then when nightfall, you run to the next location. You know what I'm saying? Being that she wasn't by herself, she needed these spots because, maybe she was bringing 10 or 20 niggas at a time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many she was bringing at a time. I don't remember from the history books, but it took a black woman to say, we can't stay like this. Our families can't. It wasn't a black man. I'm quite sure she had black men with rifles and stuff. They got their hands on some guns or whatever and helped her out and stuff like that. But, our black guys turn on us so much, you would think that they kept us in slavery for 400 years. You would think that in Africa, it had to be some other black strong niggas to catch, other black strong niggas with families and kids and bring them to the boat for the white people. Because white people was like skinny and scroungy, and the black guys was the ones that was muscle bound. So who captured all these slaves? You know what I'm saying? Who captured all these slaves? And then when they got you to the plantation, some niggas was house niggas, and some niggas was rulers over other niggas. They put niggas in positions. You know what I'm saying? So they wasn't so quick to end slavery. You understand what I'm saying? Then like we have now, white girls like black guys and Spanish girls like black guys and stuff like that. So, black guys were sleeping with white girls, you know what I'm saying? With the daughters of the masters and stuff like that. And masters was raping black women and all kind of shit was going on. So that's why most black Americans, we're mixed. And we don't really look fully African like the Africans that come from Africa. So it was a black woman that was saying, hey, we got to bounce out of slavery. And then it was a war that took place in the South, I think, against the North or whatever, but where a lot of black men was enlisted to fight this war, to beat this war, and then, they was abolishing slavery, and who was it, Washington? Don't quote me on anything that I'm saying, but basically what I'm saying is that niggas got comfortable with slavery and they positions, and they didn't mind a woman and kids being out there picking cotton and staying in a slave situation. Some of them was coming up north to make money and work and traveling back and forth and had a little bit more freedom than the woman, The woman was there to get pregnant and raise more black slaves, So when we talk about Harriet Tubman being on that $20 bill, that runs deep with what's going on right now. The dude shot his mother in the head because she said, go get a job. Now, he wasn't even born here. She came here 25 years ago. She got 8 kids. And I forgot where he stand in line of the 8 kids, but he's a grown-ass man that could be working, and nobody should have to tell him if he got 8 siblings, to care for. He should have been out there. So they took him to a mental hospital, but yeah, he needs to go to a mental. He shot his mother in the head out of anger. So we just don't know what to expect from our men. I be talking about my first cousin all the time and the bullshit that he did about a job and stuff like that. I better be happy. Shit. I better be happy that's all he did. He pulled together a blood gang to be harassing me outside when I come outside and go to the store. But ain't nobody put their hands on me, so I guess I gotta be blessed compared to the nigga that shot his mother in the head, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you think you got it bad, worse shit be happening and you be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It makes it seem like what you've been through, what you crying about is nothing. You know what I'm saying? The nigga shot his mother in the head over an argument. And, I watch Fatal Attraction all the time, and my thing is, if you could slap the woman around, punch the woman around, and all that stuff, why would you have to pull out a gun and shoot her? And a lot of times that happen in Fatal Attraction where the nigga just go off and be stabbing up the woman or shooting the woman. Sometimes it's vice versa. Sometimes the woman do something, set the man up or something like that. But most of the time, it's the man. He shoot the woman. You could beat me. You could kick my ass. You could beat me to a pulp and put me in the hospital. Why would you have to shoot me? So it's a lot going on, and I just want to tell y'all, calm down, calm down. Biden is trying to get 200 million vaccines and trying to give everybody a dosage or their dosage. So everything gonna be all right soon, y'all. Calm down. Calm down. I know I haven't been working out hard because my body's achy. But I just feel like something is better than nothing. You gotta keep trying and just keep trying, you know what I'm saying? My body's so achy on the right side of me that I don't be wanting to get out the bed to even do the workout. But I say, you know, let me go in the hallway. Let me get my phone. What day is it? Day 37 was yesterday. Day 38 is today. Okay. What's in the news? What am I going to talk about? What is there to talk about? Maybe I could run some conversation to kill some time better. And like I said, for you people that's in shape and fit already, that's laughing at me right now, it's okay, because this is for the obese people that it's going to take us some time. This is for the people that got little disabilities and back aches and aches that, you know, would otherwise not even be attempting to do nothing. And that's how I was. I used to be just laying up in the bed, but just getting out the bed and trying to do a little something is better than, you know, just staying up there in the bed, eating your food, get in the tub and get back in the bed. At least you could say you tried a little something. You keep praying on it, and maybe we'll get there. Okay, let me get off this floor. I think I will do some ab booster today, and then go on a punching bag, okay? Try to do some ab booster. The ab booster is not as easy. You know, as they make it look on the commercials. But there's a little technique to it that helps you. Only if I could get off this floor. Oh. Whew. Y'all, I had a hard time getting off the floor. We didn't lose our charge yet. We're half an hour in, so maybe the phone is charging. Mind you, I've been on the charger all day, but I didn't know it wasn't charging until I picked the damn phone up to come record the video and seeing it was in the red. I was like, oh Lord, all the way in the red. It's getting late. It's 8 o'clock at night. I don't have time to wait for it to charge all the way up. So I said, let me get my extension cord. Straighten out here. Let me get my extension cord, and hopefully the battery holds out and don't die on me. But y'all, if it die on me, we'll just have an early day today. If it's less than an hour, I'ma still call it the 1 hour a day. And that'll be okay. Oh, yeah. Got the apple. So you could bend this thing up like this and put it in the closet, but I'll just be having it right down there, down the hallway, on the other side of the hallway. And so I just drag it this way, but when I drag it, sometimes it don't always be all the way set. Woo. The little rubber piece on the bottom is coming off, so I'm gonna put that back on. And yeah, I hate the I gotta make sure this thing is set. I hate to discredit black men. I know if you listen to my videos and hear me talk about my cousin and the things that be going on, I really don't like to. I really wish I could turn the camera down a little bit more. I really wish I could be saying more positive things. And I know there's a few positive people. And if dudes just watch people like Floyd Mayweather, where like I said, some guys didn't really have no education. They say Floyd don't really know how to read that good. You know what I'm saying? He read enough to promote his fights, and he read enough to read his checks, his multi-million-dollar fight checks. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you be into your skills so much that, you know, it's according to what it is. It might not really take education. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's not headed to college. It's not everybody's thing to be headed to college. And everybody's not a reader or a bookworm or a mathematician that, you know, in college you got to be taking those math classes. You gotta pass your math class. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's not about all that. But be about what you be about. And, you know, get good at it. You know, put enough attention into it. You know, me, you know, how the saying go? Actually, you know, I should do what I preach, because I be like jack of all trades. You know what I'm saying? Every time I think of something, I want to do it. I want to do music producing. I used to want to rap. I got a bachelor's in music production. I wanted to be a real estate agent. From a real estate agent, I went and took the test. I became a broker, you know, got more education. Now, since I got the broker's license, now I took the course for mortgage, and I'm getting ready to take the mortgage test on the 12th of February, y'all. So the date is set in stone, and I got to study for it. So either I'm going to be getting these workouts out of the way early and then getting to my study all night so I can study all night, or I'm going to study all day, and then at the end of the night, or close to the end of my night, I'll do my workout. But, you know, when I study, I could study till the wee hours in the morning, so it might turn into the next day. You know, I could study till today all the way till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I could study like that, so it'll turn into a different day. So I think the best thing for me to do is do my workouts first. Get up early, do my workouts. I was going to do that today, but I had to call around. They didn't have my payment and everything locked in. I already made the payment for my test. Oh, they was asking me my ID, the number that they already gave me, the NMLS number. You know, that's your originator, your mortgage number that sticks with you. And everything was everything. So then from calling the NMLS, they said, now call back the proctor. The proctor is the one that processed the test. And I called them the first time, and they said they didn't see me registered or fully registered. Oh, Lord. So I had to call NMLS, and they sent me back to call back to the proctor, to the testing people. Like, everything is in there. Everything is locked in. Make sure they have your email address so that they can email you the confirmation. So now I got the date is set in for February the 12th. If I don't pass, I got 3 shots, and then I have to wait 6 months. But the thing about this test they say is a very hard test. Out of all of them tests that you could take to get these different licenses, they saying that this mortgage originators test is the hardest test. Some people will say the broker's test. That I'm already a real estate broker, so some people would say that test might be harder, but I think it had less questions. See, this test has 125 questions, you know, so I gotta be studying, y'all. So if I miss a day of workout, it's because I'm studying, or I stayed up all night studying, and you know what I'm saying? And I just can't get to it, but I'm gonna try my best to do my 1 hour a day workout and take and pass my test on the 12th. If I don't pass my test on the 12th and have to wait 30 days to take the test again, which would be March 12th, whatchamacallit, I might have to stop the workout and buckle down. You know what I'm saying? If I don't pass that test in the first shot, I'm not trying to take that test 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And then, you know, hopefully once everybody get their vaccines, the COVID vaccines. I don't even take the flu vaccines. Like, very rarely, like, once in the blue, I would take the flu vaccines. I didn't even take my flu vaccine for this year yet, so, you know. Because a lot of people complain, and I listen to a lot of Indian people, and they be like, yeah, no, my husband got sick. You know, this one lady, she told me, my husband got sick from the flu vaccine. Them things ain't no good. And some people say they babies and they kids be getting sick, so I shied away from the flu vaccine. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to not take the COVID vaccine and then be the one get sick and die from COVID. And when they start opening up, you know, the businesses, and you could, you know, open up your office and the storefronts and stuff like that, and people could start moving better, you know, I want to be fully vaccinated for the outdoors, you know what I'm saying? I probably still wear a mask or a veil or something like that permanently, so niggas won't be breathing in my face. Ouch. Woo! I just caught a pain on the side. See, because you pull in, your arm is pulling, your ribs feel that stuff, your legs is going, my thighs, my calves feel it, you know, my abs, my midsection feel it, everything, my butt cheeks and everything. So I'm going to stay on this thing for 1 more minute, even though I'm not doing much. And then I'm going to get off because I don't want to feel too terrible. And then we'll get on a heavy bag and talk some more. Because, like I said, do what you can do. So don't criticize me for not doing, you know, working that hard. At least I'm here. You know what I'm saying? At least I'm here. What's today? 38? At least I'm here. You know how guilty I would feel if I skip a day? It won't be cheating on the people. And to the 2 people that be clicking on my video, I would feel guilty for myself. Ooh. Okay, so we got 15 minutes. move this out the way. And our battery, the phone charger battery is holding up. So we're good on that. Move this out the way and move it back down the hallway a little bit. Okay, we making it, y'all. We making it to the end. I mean, these last few days or a couple of weeks, I haven't been feeling my best. So, and I'm not talking about on no COVID sick level. I'm not coughing or nothing like that. I'm just talking about basically, you know, pain on my right side, my butt cheek and my back, my lower back. I'll be rubbing down with alcohol and rub, vapor rub and all kind of stuff. So, you know, a lot of times I don't want to be getting out the bed. I don't want to keep repeating that every day, but it's cool to talk about what it is, because if I feel a way, then other people probably feel a way too. Sometimes I explain things that might be embarrassing or may seem like, you know, oh, she should be better at this or stronger. She's on day 38, you know what I'm saying? She should have done lost her weight already or whatever the situation is. But a lot of people is going through what I'm going through, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, and this is what I make the videos for. I make the videos for obese. This is the war against obesity. So, as long as we keep trying every day is the most important thing. You understand what I'm saying? As long as we watch our diet. Now, we're going to slip up and we're going to have a craving for something, one of our favorite foods and stuff. And I'm not going to be able to prevent you from going and doing that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if you go eat your favorite meal or whatever the situation, or you have a craving for something, just make sure you do your workout every day. Because you're not going to have your craving every day, you know what I'm saying? So you're not going to eat like that every day. You know, you're going to remember, oh, I'm trying to diet, you know what I'm saying? So let me chill, you know what I'm saying? I slipped up today, but, you know, slipping up once or twice a week, you know, at the beginning is cool, I guess. It's okay, you know what I'm saying? But as long as you get up and work out, you know, it's the war against obesity, so... What looks like nothing to other people, oh, they're not doing nothing. That ain't no real workout, you know what I'm saying? What it looks like nothing to other people is a lot to a person that been laying up in the bed for 10 and 20 years, you know what I'm saying? A person that, or not even laying up in the bed, say you got a job, and say you work a city job or something, you work corrections, or you work traffic, or you work the police department, or wherever you work. You could work at a regular department store, wherever you work. You know what I'm saying? Say you work like that, right? And you know how it is when you work. You don't hardly ever come home and cook. What you do, you go to motorcycle again. You hear the motorcycle in the background outside? The motorcycle is revving up. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is when you work, you don't feel like coming home and cooking, so you get a quick, you eat fast food. You might get Chinese food, you might get McDonald's, or you might go get a chicken box or pizza, or you get whatever's quick and bring it in the house, get your juice, soda, whatever, drink it, and you know what I'm saying, and you lay down in the bed. You ain't thinking about no exercising or nothing like that, because, you know, you done worked all day. You know, some people work, like when I was working for traffic, I used to get my exercise because I used to be walking blocks and blocks If you know the Bronx and you know the Grand Concourse, I used to walk the Grand Concourse all the way from 138th Street all the way up to Fordham Road, past Fordham Road. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like the Kingsbridge and stuff, just issuing summonses because you just keep walking and you're looking for violations and people that's in violations, and, you know, blocks become blocks and miles become miles, and next thing you know, you're all the way downtown. You know what I'm saying? So some jobs, you get your work out, you know what I'm saying? But there's them other jobs that, you know, you might be sitting down on your butt. You might be the toll booth clerk and you sitting down all day pushing coins and taking money and, or, you know what I'm saying, or swiping cards or whatever the situation, you're sitting on your butt all day. You know? So for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you eating fast food because you ain't trying to cook and work. You know what I'm saying? It's hard enough to try to get to work on time, get dressed. You know, mainly people that got to be in uniform. You know, your uniform got to be clean, ironed, and creased up and nice and stuff like that. You know, a lot of these city jobs, you know, you have to dress the part. You know what I'm saying? And they give you your uniform and, you know, you have to come neat. You know what I'm saying? To represent them, you know, represent for the public. You know, you just can't have no messed up person with their shirt all out their pants and they coming to give you a ticket and they tie is all hanging down and their buttons is all open and their hair is all long and crazy and stuff. Usually they tell a woman, you know, if you got long hair, put it back in a ponytail, put your cap on or whatever the situation is, you know. They don't like you to show tattoos and all kinds of stuff like that. So what I'm saying is if you work, you definitely probably mostly eating out. You know what I'm saying? You probably eating a lot of fast food and stuff like that. And you can't be taking too much supplements because you don't want to be running to the bathroom or shitting on yourself on the job. You know what I'm saying? Because these supplements, these fat burners and these sulfur laxatives and stuff, they have you running to the bathroom. See, I could do it now because, you know, I'm working from home. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the house all day. You know what I'm saying? So I could take my fat burners. Sometimes it get me sick. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be using the bathroom so much that I feel like sick and I got to chill out off of them. You know what I'm saying? Which happened to me about 2 days ago. But what it helps with the fat burners and the laxative help is whenever you do cheat, you go out there and eat something that you like, pizza or whatever the situation is, whatever you like, and then you take in your fat burners and then whatever you put in your system, it be like mushing it down and having you run into the bathroom, you know what I'm saying, and loosening up your bowels and stuff like that. And every time you go to the bathroom, 3 or 4 times a day, you move and bowel. And you know, some people don't move a bowel for every 3 days. They might go to the bathroom Monday and take a bowel and might not see another bowel for Wednesday or Thursday. So to use the bathroom like 3 or 4 times a day is quite a bit. And it's showing that your body is being cleansed and whatever you put in your body is being broken down. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it come out soft like diarrhea, and sometimes it just come out like a soft mush, you know. So I try to stick to keeping some fat burners around. I stick to keeping some sulfur laxatives and stuff like that around, because I don't want to talk about every time I cheat, but I do cheat, you know what I'm saying? I do get my cravings sometimes. So how did we get to that conversation? Anyway, yeah, I guess it's, you know, how you feeling, how, like I said, we was talking about, people might not feel like you're doing much, but, you know, some of us need to get up and do something. Some of us haven't done nothing in 20 years, you know. Some of us haven't worked out in 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. Some of us haven't done a sit-up, you know what I'm saying, in motherfucking 20 or 40 years, you know what I'm saying? So just to do 1 or 2 sit-ups or 10 sit-ups is better than beats a zip. You know what I'm saying? Just to stand up on your feet out the bed. You know what I'm saying? For some people. So like I said, this is not for people that's fit and in shape already. Unless you just like watching me and listening to me and you're going to work out hard while you listen to me. I should be going harder since I'm at, what, day 38. I should be like harder now. Yeah. It should be getting more vigorous. But like I said, I'm feeling a little achy. And I'm going to take it easy. And my disclaimer to everybody is talk to your doctor before you do any diet, take any supplements, or do any workout. Make sure that it's okay with your doctor. Don't listen to me like, you know, I'm some kind of licensed medical practitioner or something like that, because I'm not. I'm in the real estate business, getting ready to take my mortgage test, and I've worked construction in my life, but in no way, shape, or form am I a doctor. So see your doctor. I know people trying to stay away from the hospitals while it's the COVID, you know, because you don't want to just walk into the hospital for a regular appointment and then somebody's sick with the COVID, cough on you or sneeze on you, or you breathe the air in the hospital and you end up getting sick, you know. So we try to stay away. I'm trying to stay away from hospitals and doctors unless it's a really, really, really emergency. That's why I be telling my granddaughter, chill out. Don't fall down and hurt yourself or do nothing. Because if you got to go to the hospital, your mother gonna have to take you. I ain't trying to get sick of the coronavirus. I'm not trying to walk through hospitals. And me, I'm somebody that used to be going to the hospital all the time, and to the main hospital. You know what I'm saying? My main doctor's in the big Jacoby Hospital. Everything. My dentist, everybody's in there. And I used to be through the hospital at least twice a month or once a month. You know what I'm saying? And if, you know, I'm getting several tests done, it might be, I might have three or four appointments in 1 month. It's according to what tests I'm running. You know, if I'm doing full body tests and stuff like that to check me all out, you know what I'm saying? You know, I have a lot of appointments, and my appointments stay backed up, and sometimes you see the same doctor again, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, they give you so many shots, and they tell you to come back for your next shots, or whatever the situation is. But since this coronavirus been going on, I haven't been to the doctor. I go to my pain management, you know, doctor, but to my medical doctor, I haven't been there. Because I don't want to go through there if I don't need to, you know? If I don't need to go through there, I'm not going through the regular clinic, you know? But anybody that's deciding that you're going to work out, you're going to change your diet, you want to take some supplements or something like that, you need to go see your medical doctor. Because like with my medical doctor, if I tell my medical doctor, look, I'm trying to, you know, lose weight, I'm trying to clean out my system, my bowels is not moving or something like that, you know, I'm not moving my bowels enough, I feel backed up or whatever the situation is, my doctor would give me a fiber, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they give you the pill, and sometimes they give you fiber where you put it in a drink and you mix it in a drink, and then whatchamacallit, and you have your fiber, and it should help you move your bowels and stuff. And they say fiber helps you lose weight too. So we counting down to our hour. Our battery lasted. We got through our workout for today. We didn't go too hard. We did a little something, so we're not feeling ashamed at all. We staying committed to our 1 hour a day. And, you know, we waiting for our vaccines. You know what I'm saying? For the people that didn't get it. So, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Did you get your vaccine? Did you get the first part? Did you get both parts, the second part? Are you a essential worker? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because they ran out. And Biden is talking about he's going to spend $200 million for vaccines for everybody to make sure everybody get one. And once those go out, if everybody get a vaccine, we should be opening back up. But the thing is that what about the kids and the kids going to school? If the kids can't get vaccines, you know what I'm saying, we still gonna be stuck in a way if they can't go to the schools. You know, we still gonna be in kind of like a situation. So peace. Y'all like, subscribe, comment, and I see y'all tomorrow. Y'all wish me good luck for my test, my mortgage originators test, and that's it. I'm going to study. I gotta get started. Peace. I'm out.